My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send. Yeah, I got neighbors more like strangers. We could be friends. I just need a way out of my head. I'd do anything for a way out of my head. In my own way, yeah, it feels like living in alternate reality. Yeah, I was drowning, now I'm swimming through stressful waters to relieve and all the things I do to spend a little time in hell. Alright, that's enough. But yeah, so that is the song Come Back to Earth by Mac Miller. It is an amazing song. Originally, he actually played it on guitar, I believe, and then for the album, he made it on piano, which I highly check out. You learn as well, because that one is awesome. So I'm going to explain this song a little simpler than probably most people like it. It's kind of what I've been doing with my YouTube videos, because I feel like Mac brings out the best musician in all of us. So a lot of people who might not normally play to this type of caliber of a song want to learn it still without necessarily understanding the theory behind it, or the A's and the E's and the F's and the G's. And to me, that's completely fine. Some people will be kind of mad about that, but without getting ahead of myself, wasting your time by talking right now, I'm going to get just right into it. So, Mac is famous for playing in the key of C and C sharp, which is 3 in the 4th fret, and so you'll find a lot of his songs start there. And this song starts with a bar chord. It can be difficult to learn these, but I promise if you keep practicing, you will learn them well. So it begins with barring the 3rd, and you would probably bar all of them, but you just need to bar from the 2nd string down, otherwise known as the A string. And you're going to be creating this shape, which is essentially it's a pyramid. It's a triangle. I want to say it's like a D major 7 shape versus the D major. So based on the 3rd fret, you're gonna have first lay down this finger, your middle finger on the 3rd bottom string, and then just take your 2 remaining fingers and hit the basses around it. And you strum starting from the A. Remember this shape, because this shape is valuable and it's in a lot of Mac Miller songs. I think it's a C major 7. Now this next chord following that is a very jazzy chord, very bluesy chord, and you're going to want to learn this one for your own just music playing, because you can literally just go up, down the neck. So this is one that you should just practice on your own, and really just try to learn it and learn it from other movements, because it's going to be really difficult at first to learn this movement from the C major 7 to this C. I think it's a C9, because it just feels so weird, but you will get it, and it's awesome to learn. So imagine now for this chord, it's almost like a G7, excuse me, right? Where it's like a G chord, and you play your ring finger there for that full G, like, and then imagine you just bring those 2 bottom ones up, right? So you go from the 2 bottom strings to sliding up one, and then these ones you bring down the opposite, so from here to there. So it's almost like a C7, right? Which is then actually going to be the future chord, but with your pinky on the 2nd to last string. So you see it like that. If you're looking, it's just these 3 down here with this one on top. Practice this one. And then you're going to go to F major, which you should know this chord by now. It's essentially just an E major shape with the slide up a fret, aka going to E to F. And that's going to be difficult at first to kind of get that transition, but you just have to keep practicing. And then from the E major, we're going to another E chord. This one's a little difficult, but basically you're going to play as if you were going to play an E major, right? But you take off your ring finger, and then you might know this one is E7, right? And if you can only play that, it's okay, but you really want to get this pinky on the second to last string here. That's that. And you're really going to want to learn this chord and be able to land on this chord because it is a big anchor to the rhythm of the song. And really it's kind of like 1 2 1 2, so you're going to want to be able to be, my regrets look just like text I shouldn't send. And that's hard at first, but you'll get it. And I got neighbors like strangers, we could be friends. So that's the first stanza, and that's gonna need to be memorized because that is essentially the verse before you get into this little bridge where it's I just need a way out my head. Now this part is actually a little easier at the beginning because you're starting with the A7, right, which is an A minor chord, but with you omit the ring finger. And this is where we get a little bit of a break in the song, so this is a bit of the easiest part of the song. We go to a C, but then we add the pinky here, and it makes the triangle. It's a C major 7, and it's really important you ring out that 4th string. And if you've been paying attention, that's a lot like the C9 that we played as the second chord. So it's important you make that distinction. That's that really great part of the song. It's like, I just need a way out. So from A7, my head, I'll do anything for a way out. My head, and we go to the F major again, and then that E9. So it's the second part of that first 4 chords again. So it's really great because you go, And congratulations, because you basically know the song now, because those are all the notes of all the chords that are in the song. So this next part, where it's, I guess you would call it the chorus, where it's like, I wish it was nice out, but it looked like rain. Gray skies, I'm drifting, not living forever. That's essentially the first major 7, right? So that original 3rd bar chord triangle, and then you slab to the 5th, and you make an A7 shape. So this, you make that shape on the 5th. I believe that's an E, so E7. And that's the song, because you just basically learn. And then if you want, I do this. I think that's more a tune to the record goes. This is where it gets a little tricky because it goes. You got to slide down back to the C7, and then it goes. Program goes. Now I was drowning, but now I'm swimming. You're going back to the C7. So if you look up on guitar chord tabs or whatever, it'll show you that. So you have to learn to play that ear. And so it's like, I was drowning, now I'm swimming. It's just back to that C7 to that F. Through stressful waters to relieve my regrets look just like text I shouldn't send. Yeah, I got neighbors, more like strangers. We could be friends. I'll do anything. Alright. Well, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the song. Sorry it's a little longer video, but this is a more complex song. And I don't really know if people like these or what, but I feel compelled to make them. So maybe if you like them, you can put a thumbs up or whatever people do. Thank you.